I think the President should be commended for making comprehensive immigration reform a top priority. He followed his speech in Nevada last month with very strong comments last night in the State of the Union speech. I agree with his call for real reforms to not only address our undocumented population, but will improve legal immigration by reducing the bureaucracy and delays that hinder our job creators, but also strain our families. His recommendations for how to tackle one of our nation's most pressing problems are thoughtful, they're realistic, they're inclusive. I was pleased to see the President's proposal includes better access to visas for victims of domestic and sexual violence, improved laws for refugees and asylum seekers, and the assurance that every family receives equal treatment under the law. I look forward to seeing these principles turned into legislation. More importantly, comprehensive immigration reform has to include a fair and straightforward path to citizenship for those dreamers and families who have made the United States their home, the estimated 11 million undocumented people in the United States. I am troubled by any proposal that contains false promises in which citizenship is always over the next mountain. I want the pathway to be clear. I want the goal of citizenship to be available and attainable. The President and Secretary Napolitano have done more in the administration's first 4 years to enforce immigration laws and strengthen border security than the previous 8 years. But we will continue our efforts to make sure that federal law enforcement officials have the tools they need to be effective and secure, and that's something that should unite both Democrats and Republicans. Now, despite all our efforts and all our progress, there are some stuck in the past who are repeating the demands of enforcement first. I fear that they mean enforcement only. To them, I say this has stalled immigration reform for far too long. We've effectively done enforcement first and enforcement only. It is time to proceed to comprehensive action to bring families out of the shadows. The President's right. Now's the time. It is my view it is time to pass a good bill, a fair bill, a comprehensive bill. I want this committee to complete work on such a bill over the next few months. Too many have been waiting too long for fairness.